Today, the White House published a sweeping new 2025 United States National Security Strategy that signals a major reorientation of U.S. foreign and security policy under Donald J. Trump, sharply redefining America's role in the world. In the document, the administration revives the 19th century Monroe Doctrine, now dubbed the Trump Corollary, pledging to reassert U.S. dominance across the Western Hemisphere, with a significant buildup of military forces in the Caribbean and Latin America, citing as justification the need to combat narco-trafficking, secure borders, and counter foreign influence. At the same time, the strategy issues a blunt, harsh assessment of Europe and traditional U.S. allies. It warns that Europe risks civilizational erasure if current trends, including migration policy, declining birth rates, alleged suppression of free speech and political opposition, and loss of national identity, continue. The document argues that many European nations may no longer be reliable allies in the near future, suggesting that some NATO members might even become majority non-European within decades. As a result, the U.S. proposes a dramatic shift. Europe should take primary responsibility for its own defense, while Washington pivots its strategic focus to the Americas and the Indo-Pacific region. In practical terms, this means a reduced U.S. military footprint in Europe, a re-evaluation of long-standing alliances, and a push for European nations to restore what the strategy calls Western identity. Meanwhile, in the Caribbean and beyond, Washington has already carried out a series of lethal strikes on vessels it deems linked to drug trafficking, a campaign the administration says is part of defending American security interests. These operations have provoked fierce controversy. Some strikes reportedly killed survivors of previous attacks, prompting calls from lawmakers for transparency and expanded congressional investigations into whether U.S. forces violated domestic or international law. At the same time, the White House is signaling a shift away from traditional engagement with conflict-ridden regions, such as the Middle East, instead favoring economic engagement and strategic restraint, framing this new posture as part of a broader America First worldview designed to reshape global dynamics on U.S. terms. The overall message from Washington is clear. The era of projecting U.S. power everywhere is over. Instead, the focus is hemispheric dominance, selective cooperation, and recalibrated alliances, a redefinition of American preeminence for a turbulent new global era. Thank you.